And welcome in to high school football here on WOIL TV 47. We're at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga for the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. 79 degrees in downtown Sylacauga. Just a great, great night for football. And B.B. Comer ranked number one in the state, and the latest rankings is out in 2A. Undefeated at 2-0. They take on the Woodland Bobcats. And joining me tonight is my buddy Zach Abrams. And Zach, beautiful night for football, isn't it?
It really is, and Comer's looking to get a win here after just now moving up to the 1 seed, but don't count Woodland out.
Hey, tell me about that interception the other night. I got to know about that before we go any further. Come on.
Well, it was pretty nice. I don't like to brag on myself a lot, but, you know.
But you did make an INT, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you won over Columbiana? Yeah, okay. Hey, high school football tonight, Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week, brought to you in part by Mr. Rick Morris, who was sponsoring our pregame show. National Anthem by Sylacauga Glass. First down, Earlene's Florist. Also, high school football presented by State Representative District 33, Ben Robbins. Donahue Physical Therapy, Marble City Pharmacy, Amya, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Community Funeral Home, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, your State Farm agent, Albia Steers, B.B. Comer Alumni Association, Bandits Bar and Grill, and Reaching the World Bible Church on Cannon Avenue in Sylacauga, celebrating their 30th anniversary later on this month. So Woodland comes in over from East Alabama. B.B. Comer a favorite in this game tonight. And Zach, you know, last week against Childersburg, B.B. Comer just took the football and wouldn't let Childersburg play with it at all.
Yeah, it didn't really seem like they were going through much trouble that game, but Woodland really hoping to give them more challenge than Childersburg did.
What is it, first 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns for B.B.
Yeah.
Comer last week?
And Kamori Harris was definitely showing out in that game.
No doubt about it. Coach Adam Fawcett, the head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer, he joined me for the Coach's Corner a little bit earlier, and he talked about last week's win and looking ahead to the Bobcats here at Legion Stadium tonight. We welcome Coach Adam Fawcett, the head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer, presented by the B.B. Comer Alumni Association. And since we last talked, Coach, B.B. Comer ranked number 1 in Class 2A, so congratulations, and watch that rat poison, though.
No doubt. You know, it's such a twofold, thing. You want, you enjoy it. You enjoy the recognition for the current team and for the teams in the past. It's an opportunity for the alumni to be very, very proud of it, and they should be. An opportunity for the past players to be proud of it, and for our fans to. But I told our current guys, I said, you guys still have to show up and work. So we used the term rat poison yesterday in discussing it with them and talking to them, and I think they understand that. Like we've got to play. The good thing about high school sports is we have a true playoff system. So we can't rely just solely on votes and things like that. But it's great for the school, great for the program. You're talking about 5 years ago a team that was 2-8 that didn't have any success, that came out and committed to playing and working hard. And this recognition really goes back to those guys, the ones that laid the foundation. The 2-8 team, the 6-6 team. The teams that led up to where we are now. So, we want to move forward. We want to enjoy it for our fan base, and but our current guys, we got to move forward. We got to keep working and start this week with region play.
Since 1996, the last time B.B. Comer ranked number 1 under Hall of Fame coach Bobby Overton, and some great teams in that middle 90s. And this team, B.B. Comer, currently 2-0 and ranked number 1 in the state. Over to Childersburg last Friday night. It was a yucky night for a football game, wasn't it?
It was not ideal. I've told a couple people I think I would take that over the week before, though, over the heat and humidity. But it was mist and rain when we got on the bus to go over there. and it rained. I think it rained pretty much the whole time. So I knew when we went out for pregame to walk the field. We always walk the field as a team. I knew when we got out there and they were smiling and nobody said anything about the rain. Nobody. And then, on the field, they broke it down. They were loud, and I felt like we were ready to go. And we started fast. That was, that's the expectation, to start fast. We want to get some points on the board early, and we were able to do that. Go down and score, and then get a stop and get the ball back.
The first 5 times you had the football, you scored.
We did, and we were able to score in different ways too, or with different people, not different ways. But obviously. Kamor got touches and scored a couple times. Raylon Sims scored for us. Devin was able to use his feet and score for us. So when the weather, in coaching, you game plan all week, and then you hope the weather cooperates. And the weather didn't cooperate, so we really didn't even get to execute the game plan offensively to do what we wanted to do, but. What we did do obviously worked out, and we were able to score plenty of points and also get some of the young guys a chance to play.
Yeah, the weather wasn't conducive to throw the football. You threw it a handful of times. Most of it was on the ground, and just consistently pushing the defense of Childersburg back, and offensive line blocking well. So it was a good night, especially running the football.
Yeah, definitely a good night running the football. And the line, we talked earlier on about line play and those guys gelling together, and I think they're coming together and doing well. The right side is a new group. Seth and Ian are growing and doing better, and we've got some younger guys that are coming in and spot playing. Ethan Price is another kid that I think this is only his second year ever playing. But he spot plays for us and fills in. He's a senior this year, and man, he's come a long way too to be able to help us out. So those guys are gelling together. We got a couple freshmen in Jacorian Borden and Tylen Parrish that we're high on. They're getting some JV snaps and to help them prepare, but. We want to be able to throw those guys in on a Friday night and be able to trust that they can just move on with the other guys.
First couple of drives, you repeatedly went to one particular side running the football.
Yeah, we utilize our old guys. Alex at center, Caden Brown. I say old guys. Caden's a sophomore, and Chris Wilson is a senior. Those 3 guys are veterans. They started last year for us. And they get it. They communicate well together. Sometimes they communicate and don't even say a word to each other. So Chris Wilson has different calls for things that, he has. If he wants to tell Caden to double team or to down block, he has these. They have their own little language. I don't understand it, but it works out, and we'll let them just kind of communicate in their own language as far as that goes. But yeah, those guys are going to have to be big for us as the season continues as well, and continue to move people out of the way. Both of those guys are playing on the defensive side of the ball as well. So when you talk about adjustments and things like that, we don't have a lot of time to make adjustments offensively because most of those guys are playing defense for us too.
Big lead at halftime. You got to play a lot of young kids in the second half, and that's always good, especially down the road getting that experience under their belt.
Yeah, no doubt. We've done. We try to do a good job getting those young guys in and getting some reps and letting them feel the atmosphere of it and what Friday nights are all about. So I let our 8th graders dress with us. Just for the simple fact that they are there on the sidelines, they're going through the warm-ups. There may be a chance for them to get in a game, and we have a few kids that we're high on that we feel like can help us out. And,
you had a couple of 8th graders that played, and Zach said, wow, 8th grade. I said, well, they're 8th grades now, but 2 years they'll be sophomores, and they'll be really contributing to the team.
Right, yeah, and we want them to go in and learn that system and understand that system. We've got a small 8th grade group, and then we have a huge 7th grade group that's coming through. And you know, you look at your JV schedules and things like that. You want to try and get those guys reps, and you want to try and get them some game time experience. So we have our JV schedule, and with the way JV is set up, is a 7th through 9th grade, and sometimes you pepper in a few 10th graders. Well, one thing our discussion as coaches has been, we've got a 7th grade group that could be pretty good, and we got some good 8th graders. We don't have a lot of 8th graders, but we have some good 8th graders. And so our JV schedule, we're really going to let those young guys play. You know, we played the other day, last Tuesday we played in Fayetteville, and I have some 9th graders that see significant playing time for us on varsity, and we didn't even take those guys. Like they're getting varsity reps, they're getting varsity snaps, and it's twofold because you got to have them for varsity, because it's, again, you talk about rankings and playoffs and stuff like that. So you got to have them for varsity to be healthy. But the other is let these young guys get the reps and learn at the JV level. So it's going to be interesting to see as we continue to build and progress. Some of those guys may take a few lumps because they are going to play against some freshmen.
Coach, how important is it that those younger kids and those younger grade levels, 7th and 8th grade, that you kind of keep an eye on them and keep them involved in the program?
It's important because you want to keep them coming out, you know. So like, and the hard part to understand for them is it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be, but we all, like, our practices are all together. So when we are doing individual, you know, when I have my offensive line during the individual period, the young kids are able to learn from the old kids. So if we're doing sled work, you know, I got 3 groups of old kids going. That 4th group is young guys. Then they're actually getting to see it 3 times. They're getting to actually visualize what we want, and then they get to do it. And we have a lot of our old guys kind of help them out and stuff like that. But you know, you're getting kids that still don't know how to get in a stance. Sometimes you're getting kids that need to be, you know, kind of fixed up as far, you know, they have a decent stance, but you got to fix it up and stuff like that. You have kids that are really athletic. They gotta grow into their body because it's a weird time in life for them.
And some of your seniors now, you could describe them the very same way 4 years ago.
No doubt. So I remember some of our seniors when they were 7th and 8th graders, and I was talking to somebody about it the other day, and just seeing like Kamor and Chris when they were in 8th grade, and Ian and Alex and all those guys as 8th graders, and how much they've come along, you know. Alex Cunningham is a great example. I didn't know if Alex would ever be able to contribute to the football program, and last year he got pushed into a starting role, and it was actually the Woodland game last year that he came off the sideline, or he came off the field to the sideline, and he had just like pancaked the kid. He goes, "I love this stuff." And I'm like, "Who is this kid?" You know. So sometimes it just clicks for him and it comes on. But Al, you know, you're talking about a kid that you didn't know what to expect. Good kid, good for the program, and then he's contributing. He's a starter on both sides of the ball.
Well, speaking of Woodland, you got them coming to town tomorrow night. B.B. Comer a heavy favorite against Woodland. They've had some pretty good teams down through the year. What about you see on film for them this year?
They've got some size, big kids. Quarterback is a big kid. He likes to run, likes to try to get to the edge. He doesn't really want to throw the ball, but he can throw the ball, has a decent arm. Running back plays hard. Defensively, again, big up front. They're going to try to put bodies in the box and try to maintain our run game, obviously. So I mean, it's like a broken record, but it comes back to play in the trenches. You know, how we play up front on both sides of the ball. A lot of things have changed over the years as far as football and you know, these different offenses and schemes. But at the end of the day, it's in the trenches as far as winning and losing, and we've got to win that game.
A lot of people holding their breath last Friday night when they saw your all-state running back Harris come out of the game. I'm assuming he's good to go tomorrow night.
Yeah, he's good to go. I'll tell you, we're very healthy right now, and blessed to be as healthy as we are, and that's key. When you're talking small school football and guys playing both ways, being physically healthy is definitely key. So try to stay healthy throughout the season. You know, this is the start of region play. We've got 3 region games in a row before we go back to a non-region game, and we need to. You've got to get region wins early, and anytime you look ahead, you got Woodland and Ramburn coming up, and then Vincent on a Thursday night. You would really like to get 3 region wins before that mid-season break, and you go back into, we play Sachs, and then you go to Isabella. So you want to have some wins under your belt, region wins under your belt, and you want to be ready to move forward and go on. And the sooner you can kind of lock up a playoff spot, the better.
Yeah.
And then you start thinking, hey, can we win this region again and be the number 1 seed and host a first-round game?
Coming into tomorrow night's game, with B.B. Comer being a pretty heavy favorite over Woodland, does the philosophy change at all, or are you still teaching your kids, we've got to do this, we can't depend on what other people say?
Well, we've got to play. I mean, the key is we got to show up and play, and we need to play Comer football. We don't. I don't want them to play any different. Mm-hmm. I don't want them to think it's less important. I think from a coaching standpoint, I think we almost coach harder when we're favored big than when we're not favored. So the focus point is key, and we've got to focus on what we do and focus on doing the things right that we need to do to be successful.
All right, we're right in the middle of volleyball season too. How's that going?
Volleyball's going well. They're road warriors this year. We have very few very few home games. Just based on scheduling, but it's going well. Unfortunately, we had a match canceled the other day because of a referee shortage, and
imagine that.
I never thought when I went into this that would happen, but I understand it, and we'll try to reschedule those games. But they're doing well overall. Got some new faces there, and some new girls playing, but. Again, you're talking about a 2A school that has 3. We have a junior high, JV, and a varsity team. So a lot of interest there, a lot of girls that are being active and staying after school and practicing and competing and representing our school well.
All right, tickets available for the game tomorrow night, I guess, at the stadium?
Yes, so tickets are available at the stadium at the main gate. They're available on GoFan, so you can get them from GoFan as well. The only place that you can pay cash is through the main entrance, though.
Okay.
You can't go through one of the side gates and pay cash.
All right, B.B. Comer and Woodland tomorrow night. B.B. Comer, the latest ranking in 1A. They ranked number 1 in Class 2A for the first time since 1996. Coach, we'll see you at the stadium.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
More daybreak coming up after this. High school football here on TV 47 WOIL television, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and presented by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, and Talladega County Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Hope you're enjoying high school football here on TV 47 WOIL television.
If you've got $29, you've got the down payment for a brand new Nissan. Now at Sarah Nissan, 3 locations. Every vehicle, just $29 down, plus 0% financing for 60 months, 700 new Nissans, and you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. 0% financing for 60 months. Every vehicle, just $29 down. Now at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga, plus Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
Welcome back to Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Jimmy Dale Abrams along with Zachary Thomas Abrams. We're moments away from the kickoff of B.B. Comer, number 1 in the state in Class 2A, against the Woodland Bobcats from over in East Alabama. And our national anthem has already been performed. sponsored by Sylacauga Glass. We appreciate Debbie and the staff at Sylacauga Glass for bringing us the national anthem, sponsoring the national anthem by the Marching Sound of Gold. And, of course, 9/11 is coming up in just a few days, and we'll never forget 9/11/2001, and 3,000 people lost their lives in that horrific attack on our freedom. And every time, Zach, I hear the national anthem or see it performed, just reminds me of how much freedom we have in our country, and it's a pretty good feeling.
It really is to know that we have all this freedom.
About 8 minutes to go before we kick this one off, and B.B. Comer hosting Woodland. Pre-game show brought to you by Rick Morris. Rick, formerly of Sylacauga, and raised in the Mill Village, and done well for himself in business, and has a nice resume, and he hadn't forgot about his hometown either. He was here, as a matter of fact, I think today, maybe yesterday, he was at the Sylacauga football game, which, by the way, Sylacauga lost to Elmore County 35-7, and so Sylacauga 0-3 on the season. B.B. Comer, meantime, 2-0, number one in the state, a runner-up in the state finals last year, and looking to go back again this year. And they take on the Woodland Bobcats tonight. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. And, Zach, you got the starting offense and defense for B.B. Comer.
On the offense, on the line, Chris Wilson, Caden Brown, Alex Cunningham, Seth Barnett, and Ian Denty. Wide receiver, De'Arian Riley and Raylan Sims. Quarterback, Devin Harvey. Fullback, Datrion Wells. Running back, as we all know, Kamori Harris. Also on the offense is Richard Weed. And for the defense, on the line, Chris Wilson, Angel Ruiz, Alex Cunningham, and Datrion Wells. Linebackers are Noah Wimmer, Kamori Harris. Free safety, Richard Weed. Devin Harvey, Christian Jemison at corner, and Michael Kirksey at corner. And also Raylan Sims on the starting defense.
Kamori Harris, the all-everything running back for B.B. Comer, was shaken up a little bit last week in the second half. But talking Coach Fawcett, he's good to go tonight. And Raylan Sims, he got a lot of playing time last week, and he's a pretty good football player himself, and he can run the football too.
He definitely can, as he displayed the other night. And
B.B. Comer has a deep running back room, and they've got some guys that can really go. And, you know, if B.B. Comer can get off on the right foot tonight, they shouldn't have any trouble with Woodland. We'll see how that develops, however, as Woodland looking for their first win of the season. You look at B.B. Comer's schedule, and after Woodland tonight, they've got Ranburn on the road. By the way, this Woodland game is a region game, first region game of the year for B.B. Comer. Ranburn is on the road next week, and then a key region matchup right here at Legion Stadium on Thursday night, the 21st of September. It'll be the Vincent Yellow Jackets, and you remember that game we did last year in Vincent, B.B. Comer and Vincent?
They did. B.B. Comer got the game-winning touchdown, 2-point conversion in overtime. That was one of the best games we've ever called.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So that game is coming up in a few weeks, but first things first, B.B. Comer hosting Woodland tonight. I'm over in East Alabama. You go down Highway 22, and it's in a rural part of the state. They love their football down there, though, and so we look forward to bringing you this game tonight, B.B. Comer and Woodland. And we'll say thanks to everybody who's been watching the football games, whether you're watching on cable or over the air on TV 47.1 or TV 47.2. We thank you for watching. And, hey, I want to say a special good evening to Pastors Henry and Ella Looney from Reach of the World Bible Church. They're celebrating their 30th church anniversary coming up later on this month. And I remember when they started the church, a lot of people said they wouldn't make it. Well, they have done very, very well and continue to be one of the high points of our city. Reaching the World Bible Church, Pastors Henry and Ella Looney. Also, B.B. Comer Alumni Association, bidding them do a fantastic job supporting this football team, raising money for this football team, and other sports as well. But the B.B. Comer Athletic Association sponsors Coach Fawcett's Coach's Corner show every Thursday morning here on WOIL TV 47, so we're thankful for that. AMIA in Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Charles and Cadero Woods at Community Funeral Home, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, and your State Farm agent Albia Steers. And Albia is my insurance agent, and we highly recommend him. Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams in Sylacauga, Marble City Pharmacy. Yeah, that's Jacob and Jared, the folks over at Marble City Pharmacy. They've got their remodeled and revamped pharmacy now, and got the drive-through, and a lot of people avail themselves to that service too. That's Marble City Pharmacy. Donahue Physical Therapy. Ben and the staff right there on Fort Williams do a wonderful job. So when that doctor prescribes physical therapy for you or a family member, remember, say, hey, we want to go with Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. And State Representative District 33, Ben Robbins. Ben has been so instrumental in so many different facets of District 33, Coosa and Talladega County, including what all has been going on over at the old property of Avondale Mills. It's owned now by different entities, and it's going to be something to showcase for sure in the coming years. And Ben Robbins has been a big part of that. State Representative District 33, Ben Robbins. Our first down tonight, again, by Earlene's Florist on the Talladega Highway. Don Conville and staff at Earlene's. Gift ideas, floral arrangements for funerals or weddings or whatever it may be. It is Earlene's Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. We're just moments away from the kickoff of B.B. Comer and Woodland. And Zach, B.B. Comer ran the football at will against Childersburg last week. Coach Fawcett said that they kind of went away from their original game plan. They wanted to throw it some, but the rain wouldn't allow them to do that, so they just ran the football, ran it well, and we'll probably see a lot of that again tonight.
Yeah, having their original game plan being to throw the football and running the football, it definitely worked out a lot better than they thought it would.
B.B. Comer's captains going back to join their team now. You see some of the B.B. Comer Tiger students as part of the student body out on the field now. And we'll get set to go with this football game in just a couple of moments. B.B. Comer out onto the football field tonight. 12 seniors, Zach, on this football team. And these 12 seniors have stayed the course. They won 2 games their freshman year. They were runner-up in 2A last year and are looking to head that way again. And they've stayed the course. They paid the price. They didn't quit. They didn't give up. And Coach Foss has done a great job with those 12 seniors as well as the rest of this football team.
They really have, and when you say they didn't quit, there's really no need to quit. I mean, you have a great football staff and a great football team.
So B.B. Comer and Woodland, you see across the way. Woodland did bring some fans with them. They got their band here, and we'll see and hear them perform at halftime, as well as Dan Seaborn's marching sound of goal. And, Zach, you look at Woodland's offense, they've got a big quarterback.
They do, and that's Callan Gay, quarterback. He's a senior, 6'5", 195 pounds.
Now, he's a pro-type quarterback. So we'll have to watch for him tonight and see how their offense evolves around him. B.B. Comer won the toss. They deferred to the second half, and they will kick off. Woodland will get first crack at the football here on a Friday night as the Tigers prepare to kick it away. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week, we're underway. A little squib kick taken in at the 44-yard line. Be a good start for Woodland, as gathering in is Paxton Goins, the freshman. So the Bobcats with excellent field position to begin this football game.
You know, if you're Comer, you have to be really happy in this situation. You know, you just moved up to the 1 seed because of Fife, who lost. And if you remember Fife, they're the team who beat Comer in state. They'll be playing in a couple of weeks too.
All right, let's see what the Bobcats go with here. B.B. Comer showing a 6-man front. Expect the Bobcats to run the football, of course. And first man through, he's jammed down. That is Drummond on the carry.
Great start to the game for Comer. That's Devin Harvey lighting him up in the backfield.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 from the Bobcat 44-yard line. Just underway from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Beautiful night for football. 79 degrees at kickoff. Christopher Butler goes to the top of the screen. 2nd down and very close to 10. Quarterback keeps again. He's got 2 yards. That is Drummond again on the carry.
He is stuffed back. That's Kamori Harris in that bundle. Shaking his head. Don't come my way.
Kamori Harris, he's committed to Memphis, the Memphis Tigers. But he's an excellent football player, both offensively and defensively from that linebacker spot.
He definitely is. He's a threat on the offense and defense, and that's something good to have in high school football.
3rd down and 7 from the 47-yard line. We're just underway at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. 10:20 to go in the first quarter. Quarterback keeps. He's to midfield and stood up there and knocked down. B.B. Comer says he fumbled a football. Let's wait and see. And they do. B.B. Comer recovers.
That's Devin Harvey who got the tackle on the first play of the game, and Comer's pumped up.
And if you're Woodland, you can't afford turnovers against this B.B. Comer team. The Tigers have it at midfield, 1st and 10.
You definitely can't because as you saw in the Childersburg game, then they're dominant on both offense and defense.
Let's see if they come out with that ground game, or maybe sometimes they'll like to go deep on the first offensive play. Let's see. Devin Harvey, the quarterback. Well, they're going to not give it to Harvey. That is Tristan Garrett. Garrett's got about 7 yards. He's a guy, Zach, that we saw last week and week 4 last. He's doing pretty good.
He definitely is, and that was a good open field tackle there by Avery Porter, number 16.
Pick up a 5. Garrett is a junior. He's a small guy.
But he's shown that he can run the football.
Swain to the top of the screen. Harvey, the quarterback. And Harvey keeps it himself. He got a 1st down across the 40 to the 37-yard line.
Good run by Harvey, and it's like he's brought down again, trying to see his number.
$9:15 to go in the first quarter.
It's like that's number 16 again, Avery Porter. Back-to-back tackles.
1st down for the Tigers. Looking to throw it is Harvey. Throws down the field, looking deep, and it is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. We're just underway from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. B.B. Comer in their first region game of the season. Faces 2nd down and 10. Throw it. Got a man open at the 30, 25. That'll be Erlene's Flowers' 1st down.
Good run there by Comer.
So the Tigers will have it at the 25-yard line. There's a big guy. Tripped up at the 10, bulls his way inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. And, man, that's a 22-yard run.
At this point, you got to wonder, how do you stop him? You know, he's tripping up, but he's still stumbling and mumbling his way to the end zone.
This drive started after recovering a fumble at midfield. They go right back to the big guy, and he steps into the end zone off left tackle for the touchdown. As Kamori Harris with another touchdown on his resume. The Tigers with a 50-yard drive, and Zach, that's the way you want to start off.
Definitely, and it seemed like they were off to this good start and in the Colmer game, Childersburg game as well.
B.B. Colmer with, looks like Seth Pettit kicking. Yep. B.B. Colmer 6, Woodland nothing. Placed down. It's bobbled a little bit, and kick is up. And the kick is just across the crossbar. It is good. B.B. Colmer with a 7-0 lead over the Weaver Bobcats. Woodland Bobcats. We'll be back to the stadium with more high school football action right after this.
Hi, my name is Henry Looney, and I'm the pastor of Reaching the World Bible Church. I'd like to invite you to our 30th church anniversary and homecoming service on Sunday, September 24th at 1 p.m. Our guest speaker will be Pastor Michael Walker of the Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church. He and his wife, Dr. Angela Walker, are doing a great job at Shiloh, and we look forward to seeing them and you there on Sunday, September 24th at 1 p.m. Come join us, and we're going to have a great celebration.
50-yard touchdown drive by B.B. Colmer, capped off by a 3-yard run by Kamori Harris. And the Tigers lead it by a score of 7-0, and that's the way to start the game.
Definitely is, and you got to be pumped up if you're corner. You know, you recover a fumble on the first drive for Woodland and get a touchdown on your very first drive.
And if you're Woodland, you know that you're the underdog coming in, and you also have been told by the coaching staff, hey, you can't turn the football over. And they did, and B.B. Colmer made them pay.
Definitely a run dominant and pass dominant on offense, and can do everything on defense as well.
7:33 to go in the first quarter. And this one's kicked down to about the 5-yard line and banged down is the 25.
Trying to get a look at his number. That's number 22. It's Tylen Buchanan.
He got down on the special teams, made a nice tackle. So Woodland trailing by a score of 7-0. B.B. Colmer trying to improve to 3-0. They beat Dadeville the opening game, and then no trouble with Childersburg last week. Gay's the quarterback. Gay hands off and maybe getting back to the line of scrimmage, but that's not much at all.
Definitely not. Gets tackled down by a pack of Tigers, and they're looking great on defense and offense so far. That was number 3, Devin Harvey, getting there on the tackle.
You believe that B.B. Colmer thinks that the Bobcats are not going to throw the football very much, so they're putting everybody up in the box. You can look and see right there. Gay's 6'5", 195-pounder. He's going to keep it himself, and he's swallowed up at the 28-yard line.
It's a lineman that's number 51, Chris Wilson, called his name a lot against Childersburg, making some great tackles.
Yeah, he's a big man at defensive end. So I'll bring up third down and long. Third and about 7.
If you look at Gay in at quarterback right now in the huddle, he looks like a man amongst boys.
Third down and long. 7-0 B.B. Comer. Gay a little inside handoff and swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Good play call there, it seemed like, but can't stop Kamori Harris on defense or offense, apparently.
So that'll bring up fourth down. So once again, B.B. Comer will get the football. This time via punt as like we've got a timeout on the field right quick, and we'll take one as well. B.B. Comer leads this one by a score of 7-0. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Back to Legion Stadium in Sylacauga with the heat timeout, 5:36 to go. I don't know, it's not a whole lot of heat tonight. Temperatures in the upper 70s. I was looking at the 10-day forecast. Next week, middle part of next week, we're going to be around 70 degrees, or maybe low 70s for daytime highs and lows in the upper 50s. So put
be
a spring
great
in
to
your
have.
step. Yeah.
Be great to have cooler weather for once in a while.
So B.B. Comer will take over, or after the punt, that is, after the heat timeout. 5:36 to go in the first quarter. The Tigers lead the Bobcats 7-0. It'll be a rather short punt. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's a real good spot right there. If you're the Bobcats, it rolls out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. So another short field for B.B. Comer to work in offensively.
Definitely, and you don't want that to happen when you're up against Comer.
Coach Adam Fawcett leading the way for the B.B. Comer Tiger football squad. There's a penalty flag down as well. And let's get the officials' call on it. I think B.B. Comer's going to decline the penalty. I think. Yeah. So the Tigers will have it 1st and 10, leading by a score of 7-0. You're talking about some big college games coming up this weekend. Man, there are some.
Definitely, and Alabama versus Texas is one we're excited for.
And Auburn, they're out in California. That game doesn't start till, I think, 9 o'clock. First down, B.B. Comer, leading 7-0. (45-40), 35-30, and pushed out of bounds at about the 31-yard line.
It's a great run. I believe that was Cameron Gaddis. Picking up right where he left off.
So B.B. Comer just running the football. Nothing really fancy.
But when you know everything works out when you run the football, there's really no need to do anything fancy.
That's Richard Weed on that carry. Hard for me to see the numbers sometimes. Weed picks up a first down. Want to throw it. Man caught at the 25, falling forward to the 23-yard line, and that is Rayleon Sims on the reception.
Good throw, good catch, and a good tackle by the corner, DeMarcus Burton.
So that will bring up second down and short from inside the 25. B.B. Comer 7, Woodland nothing. The senior Kamori Harris in the backfield, and Harvey wants to throw, and it is incomplete.
Would have had a big gain there if would have got that completion.
Sometimes you, when you have second down and short, you'll try to air it out a little bit, but they've got third down now and 2.
Looks like that was intended receiver number 18, Gabe Newman. He's a senior.
At the 23-yard line. Of course, B.B. Comer in 2-down territory here. $3:30 to go in the first quarter. Here's big guy, big hole, and he's headed to the end zone for the touchdown.
Another touchdown for Comer. That'll make it 13-0.
I don't think anybody touched Kamori Harris in.
Me neither. Looks like some of them were scared, and I don't blame them.
23-yard touchdown run. That caps a 55-yard touchdown drive. So 2 possessions, 2 scores for B.B. Comer. So the point after by Seth Pettit. Whistles blow. B.B. Comer leads at 13-0. With a penalty against the Tigers. I'll mark it back 5 yards. $13-0 B.B. Comer with 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Kamori Harris just capped off a 55-yard drive with a 23-yard touchdown run. That one is short. 13-0 B.B. Comer with the lead at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. The Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week continues in a minute.
Shop with confidence at King's Mattress Gallery. Newly stocked signature sectionals and recliners for any size room. Mega Motion and signature lift chairs. Sealy Hybrid Duo Chill mattresses for a cool night's sleep. Temper Ergo smart bases that respond to snoring automatically. Visit King's Mattress Gallery today.
Family owned and operated since 1994.
Proudly serving in Sylacauga and surrounding areas.
TV47 High School Game of the Week presented by Sarah Automotive here in Sylacauga. Also, high school action presented by Marble City Pharmacy here in Sylacauga. Omnia Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadero Wood. And your State Farm agent, Albia Steers on Highway 21 in Sylacauga. High school football, hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned for more. Well, 2 possessions and 2 touchdowns for the B.B. Comer Tigers. And they lead Woodland by a score of 13-0. And Zach, B.B. Comer's offense is hitting on all cylinders so far.
Definitely. Kamori Harris scoring both of the touchdowns and looking to keep it up.
Kick is picked up and taken down at the 35-yard line.
It's number 17, and on that, Datrion Wells.
Also, Michael Kirksey on the tackle. So Woodland will take over at their 34-yard line, trailing 13-0. B.B. Comer having their way so far. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. We got Drummond in the ball game. Gay is at quarterback. Drummond lines up alongside. First down and 10. Just
nowhere to go,
nowhere
and
to
he
go.
is stuffed back. That's Kamori Harris in the backfield. 2 touchdowns and about 3 tackles, going pretty well for Kamori.
You know, Zach, when you see that play and you see how slow it is developing, there's just no way for it to be successful. Loss of a yard on the play, 2nd and 11.
Yeah, especially when you're going up against a strong Comer defense.
2:25 in the first quarter.
If you think about it, they really have no weaknesses in their roster.
So 2nd down and 11. This time it's Drummond. And getting back to the original line of scrimmage, but no more.
Chris Wilson in there to sling him down.
So that'll bring up 3rd down now as Garrett Hendricks on the carry. 3rd and 10. Coach Fawcett was concerned about his team being complacent. So far, that's not the case.
Definitely.
So 3rd down and 10. Gay, little inside handoff, and B.B. Comer not fooled at all.
It's number 11, Michael Kirksey on the tackle, and Comer.
Nate Heron on the carry.
Comer looking like they're not going to give up a first down.
Act like they're mad, don't they? They haven't given up a first down yet. As a matter of fact, they haven't given up a play that gained more than 3 yards. So 1:19 to go in the first quarter. B.B. Comer leads it by a score of 13-0. And if this game continues the way it's going, you're probably going to see a lot of younger players for B.B. Comer getting more action tonight.
Exactly. It's going kind of how it did for Childersburg. Comer takes an early lead. They put some of the younger guys in, and the younger guys don't seem to do too bad themselves.
Coach Fawcett was talking about his JV team yesterday on the show, and he talked about how impressive they are, and he said they don't have a lot of 8th graders, but they got a big 7th grade group, and a number of their 8th graders are playing on the varsity now.
Yeah, and those consist of Dalen Borden and lineman Dylan Davenport, and also Chase Newsom. It's one of my friends.
So we already see multiple changes for B.B. Comer as punt team is out on the field and Gay to punt for the Bobcats. He'll stand at about his 23-yard line. High snap. He gets it out of there. And across the 45-yard line. A nice return. Of course, B.B. Comer does a fantastic job with their special teams, and that's Richard Weed.
He already had a big gain earlier. Nearing a minute left to go in the first quarter. Comer leading 13-0.
At the 42-yard line. First down and 10. Looking to throw. And it is incomplete. Threw behind the intended receiver. 2nd and 10.
Just like that intended receiver was number 6, Cameron Gaddis.
So clock stops with 61 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cameron Gaddis is a sophomore. Empty backfield for Harvey. He wants to throw it again. Being pressured. Now pulls it down, throws. He pump fakes and he didn't throw it. He's going to run it now. He's rushed out of bounds at about the 45.
Pushed out by a group of Bobcats. And, seemed to be their best stop on defense so far.
Spotted at the 47. Third down now and 5. B.B. Comer's running empty backfield the last 2 snaps. Third down and 5. Throwing it again. This time is Talk at the 45-40.
Ooh.
And out of bounds at the 38-yard line, 38-yard line.
Good catch and then run.
Richard Weed.
And Weed stiff-arming DeMarcus Burton to the ground, but a good job by Burton to at least push him out of bounds. Or that would have been possibly a touchdown.
You know, Richard Weed, he's just a junior. Played a lot last year as a sophomore. B.B. Comer throwing the football. Empty backfield again. Harvey to throw. Flips it. And pushed out of bounds at the, looks like Sims there.
Takes a group of Bobcats to take Sims down. Finally do.
At the 31.
Looking like Comer might run one more play.
Yep.
And we'll transition to the second quarter.
Again, we're loading up to throw. Throwing into the corner. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. Nope.
They're going to say he was out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And that would have been a big gain for Comer.
That's a pretty good throw.
Was.
Clock stops with 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Coach Fawcett wanted to throw the football a lot last week, but due to the rain couldn't, so he's just going to do it here tonight. Third down and 4. And he's throwing into the end zone. It's off the hands of the intended receiver, incomplete. That could have been an easy touchdown there.
Definitely. It looked like it knocked off his fingertips.
Yep, 4th down.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
So B.B. Comer will go for it here on 4th down with 11 seconds to go in the quarter. It's obvious B.B. Comer is just working on some plays because they've got the game pretty well in hand. They bring Harris in the backfield now. And Harris has got it. He breaks one tackle, dances inside, and he's got the first down at the 27-yard line.
It's number 10, David Knowles in the corner, DeMarcus Burton on the tackle.
A pretty good hit then.
It was.
First quarter comes to a close as B.B. Comer leads this one by a score of 13-0. You're watching the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week on WOIL TV 47. Back to the stadium after this.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
$500 over invoice now at Tony Sarah Ford. Every new Ford on the lot, $500 over invoice when you trade and finance with Tony Sarah Ford, plus 3.9% financing for 72 months. Save thousands on new F-150s and more, all backed by Sarah's lifetime warranty. No charge. Every new Ford, $500 over invoice at Tony Sarah Ford. In Sylacauga, TonySarahFord.com.
High school football here on TV 47 brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga and by your #1 employer in the city of Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Medical Center. In Fayetteville, it is Lori Darling's Restaurant and by the B.B. Comer Alumni Association. National Anthem presented by Sylacauga Glass. Enjoy high school football here on TV 47 WOIL Television. Second quarter action, B.B. Comer 13 and Woodland nothing. First down and 10. Senior quarterback Devin Harvey ready to take the snap. Rolling this way to throw, fires through behind the intended receiver who was open at the 15-yard line.
That would have been another good gain for the Tigers.
Like Joseph Griffin, wasn't it? Or was it, maybe it was.
Looks like that's Gabe Newsom.
Gabe Newman, yeah. So second and 10.
And, you know, late in the first quarter, if they would have had that big gain, that would have put them way much further up the field.
Gaddis takes the handoff, and he's hit, falls forward for a gain of 3.
So he got tripped up by one guy, and then about 3 of the dudes just jumped on his back and took him down.
David Knowles, the junior, helping out on the tackle. So third down and long. Cameron Gaddis, a sophomore, back there with Devin Harvey. Harvey wants to load up and throw again. He's being pressured, and he's rolling away and throwing.
Looks like that was incomplete.
Yeah.
Good pressure brought there by Woodland.
So to bring up Coach Fawcett looking at his young football team. Fourth down from the 25-yard line. The Tigers will slot Harris to the top of the screen. And he's looking for Harris. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to have to run it. He's got the 25-20 inside the 20 to the 18 and maybe the 17-yard line. He should have the first down.
Great job by Devin Harvey to get out of the pocket there. He not only a throw dominant quarterback, but he also has some wheels on it.
Yeah, he got good speed. The Tiger first down. That's Erlene's Flores first down. On the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. For all your floor needs, it is Erlene's Flowers. At the 17, B.B. Comer has had 3 possessions. They scored on the first 2 and trying for a third. This one's been a little bit bumpy this drive, but they're still moving. Little pitch. That's to Weed. Weed's inside the 5, diving toward the goal line, touchdown.
Great run by Richard Weed.
A penalty flag down, looks like, though.
So that's going to
maybe a wipe off that touchdown. Let's see. Flags at the 10-yard line is holding against B.B. Comer. And Coach Fawcett, he does not like those plays.
That's a killer, you know, if you're Richard Weed, that might be, you know, only time you get a chance to get a touchdown this game, so that's got to be upsetting for him and Coach Fawcett.
So it's marked off against the Tigers. First penalty of the night, I think. Or maybe the second, not many. B.B. Comer 13 and Woodland nothing at the 20-yard line. Corey Harris alongside Devin Harvey. These guys have played a lot of football together, those two.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
They give it to Harris, and Harris is in the middle of the field. Breaking tackle. Look at him. He's gone again. Wow.
About 4 guys, and they just can't bring him down.
You better get 4 or 5 guys on top of him because he's not going to go down easy.
Definitely, and that'll 27, I believe. No, 21.
Third touchdown of the night for B.B. Comer. They lead it by a score of 19-0. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here. $9:51 to go in the first half. Rolling, looking, throwing into the corner of the end zone. And
it's like it was a low throw.
Yeah. So it's 19-0. B.B. Comer with the lead over the Woodland Bobcats with 9:51 to go in the first half. This second quarter of action brought to you by Marble City Pharmacy on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back to Legion Stadium. B.B. Comer, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. They lead the Bobcats of Woodland 19-0. Kamori Harris with 3 touchdowns, the latest a 20-yard touchdown run. And B.B. Comer having their way with the Bobcats.
Definitely. It's going a lot like the Childersburg game. You know,
it is.
Woodland hasn't seemed too strong so far, but maybe they'll turn it up in the second half as Childersburg did.
Chris Wilson to kick off. Puts a leg into it. Squib kick. Falling on it at the 33-yard line. The Bobcats will take over there, trailing 19-0. So, don't forget our halftime show. Brought to you by Coosa Valley Medical Center. As Marching Sound of Go will be performing, as well as the band from Woodland High School over in East Alabama. Been down in that area numerous times down through the years. The rural setting. So first down and 10 for the Bobcats. Trailing 19-0. B.B. Comer's got 10 men in the box.
6-man front for Woodland.
Quarterback keeps, and Wilson just kind of horse collars him.
Man, and it's number 10, David Knowles. And Woodland just can't seem to get anything going on offense.
And most everybody knew that coming in. B.B. Comer was a heavy favorite over Woodland.
And it's kind of like college football, you know. You have at the first couple of weeks, you have all these big schools playing the smaller schools.
So second down and 10.
Oh, my goodness.
Nothing again.
Chris Wilson on the tackle, but Devin Harvey lighting a man up in the backfield, and he didn't even have the ball.
No. Just in case he was going to have it. David Knowles gets up off the bottom of the pile for the Bobcats. 3rd down and 9. B.B. Comer sending in some fresh players. That's Ja'Cory Brown, the sophomore. Gay is a 6'5" senior. And B.B. Comer just swarms the backfield.
You see Kamori Harris in there. You see number 12, Dalen Borden in there.
Just too much B.B. Comer.
You got 3 new guys in there. One of them is Brandon Morgan. Another one is Tylen Buckhannon.
We may see a run clock tonight, a running clock. That would be good. Christopher Butler, the junior, will punt. B.B. Comer 19 and Woodland nothing. We've got a timeout. We'll take one as well. B.B. Comer 19, Woodland nothing. Back to Legion Stadium in a minute.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
I was in a car accident. My front tooth cracked. I'm definitely embarrassed to smile. I got mini dental implants. It changed my life because it made me feel like me. Like I can smile and feel like Ashley. I just want to say thank you.
You can be you again with mini dental implants. I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night is Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams in Sylacauga.
After the heat timeout, it'll be 4th down, and Woodland will punt. Trailing 19-0. Beautiful night at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Taken in at the 40, falling, spinning, and knocked down as he went backwards to the 35-yard line. B.B. Comer will take over there.
Number 7, Christopher Butler, and number 21, Tobin Pinkard, in on the tackle.
I think that's Richard Weed on the return. So B.B. Comer will take over, leading 19-0 at the 40-yard line. Coach Adam Fawcett leading this Tiger team, and these 12 seniors trying to get their first region game of 2023. Here's Harris, some running room. Look at this guy go. Look at this guy go. Can you look at this guy?
Touchdown, Coleman.
60 yards. Kamori Harris.
Man. And you know, you see 25 and 22. Asa Burge and can't find the other guy's name, but they're right there on his tail, and then Kamori Harris, after trucking about 3 dudes, just dusts them.
And once he got in the secondary, 20 yards down the field, and you see him right there, he just turned on the afterburners.
You know, looking at that unit, you're looking at maybe a future first overall pick in the NFL draft.
Those young kids love Kamori Harris. So it is 26-0 now, 25-0 now, with a point after to follow. Placed down, Pettit with a kick, and the kick is up and good. B.B. Comer 26, Woodland nothing. 6:28 to go in the first half. High school football on a Friday night. Brought to you by Donahue Physical Therapy. When your doctor orders physical therapy, you tell your doctor that you want to use Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams and Sylacauga. Ben and the staff do a fantastic job. We've used them, our families use them personally. We highly recommend them to you. That's Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. Coosa Valley Medical Center, the largest employer in our city, is Coosa Valley Medical Center. One of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama is Coosa Valley Medical Center. And they do a fantastic job from the ER to surgery, anywhere in between. It is Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. Community Funeral Home, my buddy Charles Woods and Cadero Woods at Community Funeral Home for pre-need to at-need funeral services, funerals, burials, or cremation. It is Community Funeral Home. 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. We service with love and understanding at Community Funeral Home. That's B.B. the Tiger right there, Zach.
He's signing up as one of the cheerleaders I see.
Can you clap your hands and stomp your feet at the same time? B.B.
That's
Comer
hard to
kick it
learn.
off. 26-0 Tigers. That's going to go into the end zone. Nice leg put into that one. Chris Wilson, the senior. So 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. And that'll put a crimp in the style of an opponent.
Yeah, if you're Comer, you can't do much better. And Woodland don't know what the locker room's going to be like in the start of second half, but maybe they'll be like Childersburg and put a little pep in their step in the second.
Maybe so. Woodland will take over, trailing 26-0. First down and 10 for the Bobcats. Again, no running room.
Comer's defense has just been unstoppable as their offense, and Woodland just doesn't have an answer for him on both ends.
Garrett Hendricks checks in, the freshman for Woodland. We got a timeout. 5:54 to go in the first half. All B.B. Comer, 26-0. Back to Legion Stadium after this. Hope you're enjoying high school football, the game of the week here on WOIL TV 47. It's all brought to you by Heritage South Federal Credit Union. Also by Mr. Rick Morris and by Bandits on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga and Earlene's Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga, Alabama. High school football on WOIL TV 47. Continue to enjoy the action. After the timeout, Woodland will go on offense again with a second down and 10, trailing 26-0. B.B. Comer this week for the first time since 1997, ranked #1 in the state in Class 2A. And down the line, ranked #6 in 2A is the Vincent Yellow Jackets. They'll come to Legion Stadium in about 2 more weeks. That should be a great game. 2nd and 10. B.B. Comer jumps offside.
It's number 33, Jakari Brown. He's a sophomore.
Just got a little too excited. And Wilson checks in. Brown checks out. 2nd and 5. And to the 29-yard line, close to the first down.
That might be the best play so far.
David Knowles on the carry. Third and a yard.
Just under 5 to go in the first.
And they've got the first down, the initial first down of the night. Erlene's Flowers first down for the Woodland Bobcats. It took them over a quarter and a half to register their first down. $26-0, B.B. Comer. Archer sound the goal under Dan Seaborn will perform at halftime. Gay will take the snap. And B.B. Comer is going to wrap up the ball carrier. He does get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good job to get back to the line of scrimmage by David Knowles to avoid the tacklers, but can't escape.
Wells, number the junior,
Can't escape.
did a good job for B.B. Comer.
Can't escape their defense for long.
3:50 to go, the clock moving along. 26-0 B.B. Comer. No reason to think that they'll have problems in the second half. The way the first half's gone, at least. Nothing whatsoever.
Oh my goodness.
Wilson again, isn't it?
He is a monster. When you have him and Kamori Harris back there, you know, say your prayers.
And hope that they're answered. Caden Brown checking in, the sophomore for B.B. Comer. 3rd down and long. About 13 to go. .250 to go in the second quarter. And it's thrown. That's a lateral right there, I believe. B.B. Comer's got it.
So that'll make it
that's a touchdown.
About 34-0. Comer. Let's see who that is. It's number 8. That is Raylan Sims on the touchdown.
Yeah, the quarterback threw it behind the back who was in the backfield, so that's a lateral. B.B. Comer recovers for a touchdown. So that makes it 32-0. Partially blocked. So we're 2:39 to go in the first half. It's B.B. Comer in command by a score of 32-0 over the Woodland Bobcats. We're back to Legion Stadium on the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week after this. High school football here on TV 47 WOIL television, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and presented by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, and Talladega County Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Hope you're enjoying high school football here on TV 47 WOIL television.
Hi, my name is Henry Looney, and I'm a pastor Reaching the World Bible Church. I'd like to invite you to our 30th church anniversary and homecoming service on Sunday, September 24th at 1 p.m. Our guest speaker will be Pastor Michael Walker of the Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church. He and his wife, Dr. Angela Walker, are doing a great job at Shiloh, and we look forward to seeing them and you there on Sunday, September 24th at 1 p.m. Come join us, and we're going to have a great celebration.
So a fumble recovery for B.B. Comer, and defense gets in on the party. 32-0 now. B.B. Comer with the lead. Wilson kicks it away. Bounced around on the ground, picked up to the 25, and drilled at the 28-yard line.
Hard to see who that was.
Fernando Gomez on the return. At the 28-yard line, Woodland will go to work trailing big. I would not be surprised if we haven't seen the last of a number of these starters for B.B. Comer. At least coming out in the third quarter. 2:24 to go in the half.
Up the middle.
Nice run. Look at him.
Oh my
Tackle
goodness!
from behind
Great
at the
run by
48-yard line.
Woodland.
Nice run. That's Drummond on the carry. He's a senior, 5'11", 188 pounds.
Michael Kirksey on the tackle, but what a run.
Right straight up the middle.
Play of the game for Woodland.
At midfield, first down and 10. Erlene's Flores, first down.
You know, you just wish that he had a teeny bit more speed, and that would have been a touchdown.
That's obviously the best play offensively for the night for the Bobcats. At midfield, first and 10. Pickup of about 2.
Gets stuffed by a pack of Tigers right at the line.
Garrett Hendricks on the carry.
Seeing
about 2
as-
yards.
Seeing as Woodland got the ball first, they're going to try to score here before the half comes, because this might be their only opportunity.
Yeah, B.B. Comer will get it in the third quarter. Under a minute to go in the half. Drummond will work out of the spread. He keeps it again. He got some running room. Lowers his head, fumbles the football, and falls on it at the 41.
Looks like Woodland's putting together a nice little drive here. Clock's still ticking though, just under 40 seconds. They're going to try to hurry up.
Drummond with two pretty good offensive plays for the Bobcats. Under 20 seconds to go in the half now. At the Tiger 41-yard line. Long count. He keeps it himself, dances outside, and this time he's swarmed under at the line of scrimmage.
And looks like they call a timeout.
It's a first down. They'll move the chains, and that's going to end the first half. As we get to halftime, the B.B. Comer Tigers flexing their muscles as they lead the Woodland Bobcats by a score of 32-0. 3 first half touchdown runs by Kamori Harris. A fumble recovery in the end zone, and the Tigers are having their way. We'll come back with the halftime show featuring the B.B. Comer High School marching sound to go. This is the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week.
If you've got $29, you've got the down payment for a brand new Nissan. Now at Sarah Nissan, 3 locations. Every vehicle, just $29 down, plus 0% financing for 60 months, 700 new Nissans, and you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. 0% financing for 60 months. Every vehicle, just $29 down. Now at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga, plus Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Taking the field is the sound of Woodland Marching Band. Superintendent is John Jacobs. Principal is Brett Wade. Assistant principal is Noel McKay. The band is under the direction of Cody Whitfield. Color guard sponsor is David Robinson. Drum major is Alex Johnson. Backfield drum major Natalie Sanchez. Band captain is Justin Burke. Color guard captain is Jeremy Hayes. The band will be performing their 2023 halftime show, Little Shop of Horrors. Selections include Little Shop of Horrors, Dentist, Suddenly Seymour, and finale Don't Be the Same. Drum major Alex Johnson. Is your band ready?
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
On behalf of the Talladega County Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Suzanne Lacey, the Tacoma High School Principal Daniel Jackson, Assistant Principal Wes Johnson, and Band Director Dan Seaborn, we proudly present the Marching Sound of Gold. The band is under the field direction of drum major Jalen Roberts. Drum major Jalen Robinson is your band ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Sound of Gold.
Shop with confidence at King's Mattress Gallery. Newly stocked signature sectionals and recliners for any size room. Mega Motion and signature lift chairs. Sealy Hybrid Duo Chill mattresses for a cool night's sleep. Temper Ergo smart bases that respond to snoring automatically. Visit King's Mattress Gallery today.
Family owned and operated since 1994.
Proudly serving in Sylacauga and surrounding areas.
TV47 High School Game of the Week presented by Sarah Automotive here in Sylacauga. Also, High School Action presented by Marble City Pharmacy here in Sylacauga. Omnia Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadero Wood. And your State Farm agent, Albia Steers on Highway 21 in Sylacauga. High school football, hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned for more.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
Omnia Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Omnia has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Omnia takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Omnia Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
$500 over invoice now at Tony Sarah Ford. Every new Ford on the lot, $500 over invoice when you trade and finance with Tony Sarah Ford, plus 3.9% financing for 72 months. Save thousands on new F-150s and more, all backed by Sarah's lifetime warranty. No charge. Every new Ford, $500 over invoice at Tony Sarah Ford. In Sylacauga, TonySarahFord.com.
High school football here on TV47 brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga and by your #1 employer in the city of Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Medical Center. In Fayetteville, it is Lori Darling's Restaurant and by the B.B. Calmer Alumni Association. National Anthem presented by Sylacauga Glass. Enjoy high school football here on TV47 WOIL Television.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
Great job by both bands. Marching band did a fantastic job, and as always, the B.B. Comer marching sound of goal under Dan Seaborn. Just a great job by both bands tonight. Zach, we go to work in the second half. It's been all B.B. Comer leading 32-0 at halftime, and they'll get the football, B.B. Comer will, to start the third quarter, and another touchdown. That's going to send a lot of people to the house probably.
Yeah, definitely. Doesn't necessarily look like a nail biter here, but, you know, maybe Woodland will turn it around in the second quarter.
Yeah, Woodland got a couple of first downs late in the second quarter. But B.B. Comer gets the first shot at it in the third quarter. And it's going to be taken in at the 30-yard line. Across the 40, 45, foot
Touchdown,
race.
Comer.
No foot race. Touchdown.
My goodness.
Just like that. Wow. 60 yards.
Looks like that's either Raylan Sims or Cameron Gaddis. And that's Sims.
So Sims untouched. And it is 38-0. People hadn't even got back from their popcorn. Just got a fresh bag of popcorn and about to sit down, and Sims from 60 yards.
Great way to start off the second half for Comer.
Yeah. Seth Pettit to attempt the point after. And it is up, and it is good. 39-0. I wonder, Noah Wimmer, who's been the extra point and field goal guy, we haven't seen him tonight. He's playing linebacker, but Seth Pettit doing the kicking, and he's not done a bad job.
Pretty good. He's gone about 3 for 4 or 4 for 5, I believe.
He's a junior, and see some of the Tigers along the sideline. You're going to see a lot of young players here in the second half for B.B. Comer under Coach Adam Fawcett as they continue to build for the future and continue their unbeaten string this season. They'll move to 3-0 after tonight's game as they lead this one 39-0.
And you look at Noah Wimmer, and you don't really get scared by most kickers, but
he's a big one.
Yeah, that's the biggest kicker I've seen in a while.
So kickoff return, 60 yards. Rayleon Sims, and the Tigers move it to 39-0. And the clock is moving. I think we're going to have that running clock here in the second half. Hopefully that's the case. So B.B. Comer will kick off. If you're Woodland, Zach, and you got to be disheartened.
Yeah.
Taking it to the 3-yard line. Not a whole lot of running room back to the 20, and that's all. B.B. Comer picks up the fumble.
Man.
And the Tigers recover that one.
Hard to see who that was. Looks like kind of covering up his number.
He can pull his jersey down so we can see, right?
I think that's maybe number 13.
He'll turn around in a minute. We can see him.
Yeah, that's 13. That's Octavian Swain.
So the Tigers will have it deep in Woodland territory at the 10-yard line, just outside the 10.
Swain a little shaken up. Looks like he fell on the football.
Harvey gives it away. Another touchdown for the Tigers. That is Gaddis. No, it's Weed on the touchdown run from 10 yards out. So it's 45-0, and we played with a running clock. We played about 4 minutes in the third quarter, but it's 45-0. Kickoff return, a fumble recovery leads to a touchdown. Seth Pettit to attempt the point after. That was a bad snap, and he had to pull it around and try to get it down, but it's no good. So B.B. Comer 45 and Woodland nothing. We'll take a break and come back to Legion Stadium right after this.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
I was in a car accident. My front tooth cracked. I'm definitely embarrassed to smile. I got mini dental implants. It changed my life because it made me feel like me. Like I can smile and feel like Ashley. I just want to say thank you.
You can be you again with mini dental implants. I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic.
So 2 quick touchdowns for B.B. Comer to begin the second half.
Ooh.
And they lead it 45-0 as Woodland returns the kickoff to the 25.
De'Arian Riley just pancaked a man in the backfield. Poor guy.
Henry tackled by Brown.
So let's see if Woodland can get anything going here at the 25, trailing 45-0. Thanks to all of our sponsors, Rick Morris, Sylacauga Glass, Earlene's Florist, District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Omnia, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Community Funeral Home, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, State Farm Agent Albia Steers, all your automobile and home insurance, it's Albia Steers, your State Farm agent out on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. Also, the B.B. Comer Alumni Association and Bandits Bar and Grill. Also, Barber City Pharmacy and Reaching the World Bible Church, where they're celebrating their 30th church anniversary right there on North Cannon Avenue. And they've got a big event coming up later on this month, and I tell you, Pastors Henry and Ella Looney, they are choice servants of the Lord and just great people, and we love them, and we've been associated with them for many years. And Pastor Henry, he's a graduate of B.B. Comer, played football over there. And Sister Ella, longtime nurse at Coosa Valley Medical Center. So after the timeout, at the 25-yard line, Woodland will get the football.
Takes a snap, runs it up the middle, and gets a pretty decent gain, about 3, 4, or 5 yards, and then is tackled by just a swarm of Tigers. And that's how it's gone pretty much all night, besides that big run from Woodland back in the second quarter.
Hadn't been much, has it?
Really hasn't.
Drummond carries up the middle.
5 minutes to go in the third quarter, 45-0 B.B. Comer.
Takes it and runs it himself again. And he gets a pretty great result again, fighting tacklers. He gets taken down there by number 11. That's Michael Kirksey, yeah.
So that's Earlene's Flores first down.
Woodland might be putting up another good drive here.
When you're down 45-0, you'll take anything.
Yeah.
Judson Murray ended a tackle spot for B.B. Comer defensively.
Another run up the middle. They'll just get stopped after gaining about 2 or 3 yards, and at this point, you might want to try some different plays, because it's not going too well for you. So you might just, want to try some drawn up plays. And we got number 56 down on the ground. Try to see who that is. Looks like he's either hurt his leg or he has a cramp. That's Sam Smitherman.
Yeah, he was limping a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
B.B. Comer has got Ian Denny, the senior, in the football game for the Tigers. Also, Michael Kirksey, we mentioned him a minute ago. And B.B. Comer is getting some more younger players. DeAdrian Riley, who's a freshman. He's in there defensively for B.B. Comer. And you're going to see more and more of B.B. Comer getting their younger players in as they check the injured player for Woodland. We'll step aside and take another time out and be back to Legion Stadium right after this.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night, it's Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams in Sylacauga.
Injured player for Woodland helped off the field. B.B. Comer 45, Woodland nothing. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Jacob Swain, the freshman, out here at the bottom of the screen defensively for the Tigers. Pretty good sized young man.
He went in high school last year. Run and gets a couple yards and gets pushed back. And that was like number
Tyler Buchanan is one of those. He's a sophomore.
I think that was number 25 on the run. That's Garrett Hendricks.
B.B. Comer will travel to Ranburne next week. Fettel was down there at Ranburne tonight, getting handed to him in the first half at least a little while ago. Sylacauga losing Thursday night to Elmore County 35-7. The Aggies are winless this season. We've seen that guy run that play, Zach Drummond.
They have, and keep running it over and over again, but it seems like it's working. He's down on the ground.
Datron Wells as Buchanan limps off the field for B.B. Comer, the sophomore. Clock running, under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's all B.B. Comer. It's been that way since the kickoff.
Bradley Brasher coming in at the bottom of the screen, wide receiver.
Not much running room there.
No, and Looks like it was
Corey Brown, sophomore, there to help out on the tackle.
And Woodland apparently not seeing the need to throw the ball.
Maybe they can't. I think that's what B.B. Comer's scouting report indicated.
Nate Herron coming in for Woodland.
A minute remaining in the third quarter. Ian Denny, the defensive tackle for B.B. Comer, getting some playing time. B.B. Comer wanting to keep that shutout intact if they can.
And Comer assuming the same play, having the safeties play up. And just same result over and over again.
35-yard line. Wimmer on the tackle.
Jacorian Borden, it's a big 9th grader, comes in for Comer. Taller than some of the 10th and 11th graders.
They get one more play off before the third quarter comes to a close.
Number 14 and number 57, Darian Riley and Caden Brown on the tackle, and that will be the end of the third quarter.
David Knowles, the ball carrier. The third quarter comes to a close. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week from Legion Stadium. B.B. Comer 45, Woodland nothing. We're back after this. High school football here on TV 47 WOIL television, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and presented by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, and Talladega County Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Hope you're enjoying high school football here on TV 47 WOIL television.
Hi, my name is Henry Looney, and I'm a pastor Reaching the World Bible Church. I'd like to invite you to our 30th church anniversary and homecoming service on Sunday, September 24th at 1 p.m. Our guest speaker will be Pastor Michael Walker of the Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church. He and his wife, Dr. Angela Walker, are doing a great job at Shiloh, and we look forward to seeing them and you there on Sunday, September 24th at 1 p.m. Come join us, and we're going to have a great celebration.
Because, you know, they didn't have that tiny. As we get back to work here in the fourth quarter, Woodland has the football at the B.B. Comer 36-yard line.
You know, as I said earlier, maybe Woodland would pick it up in the second half, and it's like they're just running the same play, same formation, and everything. And Comer knowing what's coming.
Comer almost lost the wide out at the top of the screen. Nothing.
Ooh, good juke in the backfield, but steadily brought down. It's Jakari Brown, and on the tackle, also number 52, Jacorian Borton, and he's a freshman.
So fourth down, and Woodland with a deficit of 45-0. Just in the third quarter, just like that, 2 quick touchdowns for the Tigers. And it's been over since the
first quarter.
B.B. Comer takes a timeout. Let me mention to you about our sponsors again. We couldn't do this football season without our sponsors, including these guys have been our corporate sponsor for several years. That's Don and the folks at Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Honda, Fords, and Nissans. That's Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Pre-game presented by my buddy Rick Morris. National anthem by our friends at Sylacauga Glass. You know, Sylacauga Glass does a lot of large jobs and small jobs as far as glass installation is concerned. So check with Deb and the folks at Sylacauga Glass for that next situation where you need some glass expertise. Also, Earlene's Florist, Don Conville and the folks at Earlene's on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. State Representative District 33, Ben Robbins. Donahue Physical Therapy. Marble City Pharmacy. Omnia. Coosa Valley Medical Center. Charles Woods and Cadero Woods at Community Funeral Home, from pre-need to at-need funeral services, funerals, burials, or cremations. It is Community Funeral Home, 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga, where we service with love and understanding. Community Funeral Home. Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington. What a great job Cindy has done since being elected as Revenue Commissioner. She does a fantastic job, and we appreciate her. As we do State Farm Agent Albia Steers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga for all your homeowners and automobile and boat and motorcycle insurance. It's State Farm Agent Albia Steers.
Comer with the football, nearing 11 minutes to go in the football game. Takes the snap and fakes the handoff, and he's got a man open, but I was a little bit behind him. Can't tell who that is, but that's number 10.
Which we don't have a you don't have a name or a number for him.
I believe that might be one of the new freshmen coming in.
Could be. At the 39-yard line. Clock running, 10.5 to go in the game. High snap.
And he's sacked. Best defensive play for Woodland. That's Malachi Drummond on the sack.
That's Sims at quarterback, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Next week, B.B. Comer travels to Ranburne. This would be the first region win for the Tigers this year. Uh-oh.
Another high snap.
We've seen that a few times.
We have.
Yeah, just get rid of that football.
Yeah, this gives you kind of flashbacks to Dadeville when they had 3 missed snaps in a row. No, that's 2 in a row. And they're kind of hoping not to repeat history here.
Brandon Morgan checks in for B.B. Comer. I don't know. I guess they'll just rule it as an incomplete pass, but he was down near the goal line. I don't know if they probably throw a penalty flag on that one. The clock stops, 9:27 to go, and they'll mark it at the 23-yard line or thereabouts. It's about a cab ride to go for a first down for this one. There's not any cabs any longer. What is that they use now?
Uber?
Uber? Yeah. Now they mark the penalty off. Inside the 15. Little inconsistency for B.B. Comer on this drive. And B.B. Comer's going to punt it out of there.
High punt. Over his head.
I don't know if he touched that thing or not. They want him to run with
Oh
it.
my goodness. He's saying he didn't touch it, but that looks like it's going to be a touchdown for Comer. That's Datrion Wells.
Wow. Datron stopped, and then the coaching staff and players urged him to go on, and the officials, I don't know if they saw it or not, but I don't think they're going to give him a touchdown on it.
Comer fans are going crazy, but
I don't know if the referees know. let's take a look. Coach Fawcett saying, hey, it's a touchdown. But the officials haven't ruled anything, so they've got the ball up here at about the 35-yard line. So,
you know what matters is if the returner touched the football or not. And if he did, then it's Comer's touchdown. But if not, then it'll be Woodland
he had
football.
a good chance to touch it, didn't he?
He did.
But Wells wasn't taking any chances. He runs it on in the end zone. So it'll be first down for B.B. Comer at about the 36-yard line. I don't know what they're doing now.
It looks like Comer's defense is out there.
Yeah. Okay.
So it'll be first down for Woodland after getting a stop on Comer.
That would have been a good chance for a touchdown right there. So here is Woodland with our offense out on the field from the 46. We've got 7 minutes and a little change left to go in this one. Corey Brown just wraps up the ball carrier.
That's how it's been all night long. Besides those couple big runs they had with Malachi Drummond up the middle.
I just think you got to drive all the way back to Woodland. That's
Man.
2-lane road once you get to Alexander City. And it's dark, a lot of deer. Whew. Glad it ain't me.
Definitely won't be a party bus on the way home.
B.B. Comer's defense wraps him up
Stuffed
again.
in the backfield, man.
That's Judson Murray, sophomore, first one to get there for the Tigers.
David Knowles just had nowhere to go there.
So at the 33-yard line, under 6 minutes to go in the game. This one's been over since the first drive.
You know, not a bad line for Woodland either. Timeout, it's like we're gonna call.
We'll take one more timeout, come back to wrap this one up at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. B.B. Comer 45 and Woodland nothing.
If you've got $29, you've got the down payment for a brand new Nissan. Now at Sarah Nissan, 3 locations. Every vehicle, just $29 down, plus 0% financing for 60 months, 700 new Nissans, and you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. 0% financing for 60 months. Every vehicle, just $29 down. Now at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga, plus Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Back to Legion Stadium. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the football game. Callan Gay back in at quarterback, 6'5" senior. First pass of the game.
Penalty
goes
flags
it deep.
are down too. Maybe holding against Woodland.
And this might not be the best example, but you see that throw, and you kind of understand why they haven't been throwing the football.
Yeah. That may have been a legal shift or something. Not sure.
Judson Murray in, senior. Also number 52, Jacorian Borden, the freshman. And 57, Caden Brown, sophomore.
Look for 25, Chase Newsom.
That used to be one of my best friends
He's
until he
eighth
moved to B.B. Comer.
Yeah. There he is on the sideline right there.
Put him in the game.
We won't chase. Away. It will roll inside the 35. Now say it went out of bounds at the 40. You know, Woodland's fans are staying with it, though. They're all still here.
They are, and they have a good amount of fans, too. But kind of expected more of a happy outcome. But I guess they just didn't know that, how good Comer's football team was. Again, the clock's still running. Don't want to deal any more damage.
So B.B. Comer will have it at their own 39-yard line with 4 minutes to go in the game.
Takes a snap, hands it off. It's Gaddis, and can't find a way to go as he is stuffed in the backfield by 21, 44. 21 is Tobin Pinkard, and number 41 don't have him. Or 44.
B.B. Comer will remain number 1 when the polls come out again next week, 3-0. Following them will be, I'm assuming, a physical wins tonight. High snap again. Having a time with that, aren't they?
Not really, and saw that a lot against Dadeville. Got better against Childersburg, but now it's like they're in a time loop.
Ethan Price coming out of the game.
13, Octavian Swain in, wide receiver. The 54, Seth Barnett on the line. And then Sims with a snap, rolls out, catches it, and he gets out of bounds.
We still don't have a name or number. We got number 10. That's who we got.
And they're going to say he was out of bounds. Looks like. That's the second time that Comer could have gotten a huge gain and just didn't get his feet in bounds.
So 4th down. B.B. Comer set to punt. Wilson to punt.
Good, strong punt.
Chasing it down over there is Jacob Swain, the sophomore, the freshman. So we got 1:53 to go with the clock continuing to run. We got a couple more plays left in this one, and it will be in the books. B.B. Comer with a 45-0 win over Woodland.
And we expected Comer to win, but we didn't think it'd be by this big a margin.
Yeah. Dylan Davenport, the 8th grader. Dylan is a big man. He checks in for the Tigers, who leads it 45-0. And they've scored just about every way you can score tonight. 3 touchdown runs by the fine running back, Moore Harris.
It'd be great if they'd put Chase in, you know?
You'll be disheartened, aren't you?
Yeah. And he gets stuffed in the backfield. About 2 or 3 more plays and this one will be over.
Yep. B.B. Comer will improve to 3-0. Brandon Morgan checks in for B.B. Comer.
Unless they get out of bounds, throw it incomplete.
I don't think Chase is going to get in.
Oh, man.
Let's probably wrap it up this play.
You know, 8th grader on a varsity, you probably won't get that much playing time.
But hey, that says something.
To even be on the sideline.
Absolutely.
And that'll wrap this one up. Comer 45, Woodland 0.
The Tigers improved to 3-0 on the season, 1-0 in region play. Woodland falls to 0-2 on the season as B.B. Comer beats Woodland by a score of 45-0. Thanks to our sponsors, Reaching World Bible Church, B.B. Comer Alumni Association, Bandits Bar and Grill, State Farm Agent Alvia Steers, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, Community Funeral Home, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Amia, Marble City Pharmacy, Donahue Physical Therapy, State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins. First Down sponsor again tonight is Earlene's Florist. Our national anthem brought to you by Sylacauga Glass. Our pregame by Rick Morris. Our Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. And Zach, another one in the books. And another lopsided win for the B.B. Comer Tigers.
Definitely, and you kind of expected this coming in, but definitely not by this big a margin, as we said earlier.
45-0 B.B. Comer over Woodland. I appreciate Zach and all our broadcast crew. Appreciate our camera folks. Did a good job. We'll join you again next week from somewhere. B.B. Comer 45, Woodland 0. Have a great weekend. Don't forget, 9/11, we will never, ever forget.